again with some Mountain Blade Bannerlord. I'm gonna have me another beer. Be right back. We must replenish the ale! Ragnar Lothrbook needs his ale! The finest mead. And all of Jotunland! Okay. Return to game. So last time on Ragnar Lothbrok, we did quite a few decent battles, had quite a few decent hauls, found our way to McKeb where we dumped everything off, and then we started a smithing adventure. Very, very cool. Alright, so let's get back into that smithing adventure. Where are we sitting at right now? We'll look at the character sheet. We're at 127 smithing at the moment.
Didn't you get the thing to make fine weapons or whatever?
Yeah, I did. 10% increased chance of creating fine weapons.
We should be making something better than 5K.
Well, we'll find out. I didn't really check 100%. But,
Should be worth at least like 17.
right. Smelting or refining? Which...
Okay. Do you honestly ever smelt any ores?
No.
I do refining.
Okay, refining it is. None. Alright, we're gonna wait here for a day because I believe we have to. Look at all the hustle and bustle. We made it up to 739k. Stop waiting here. We're gonna enter the smithy. Schmitty, my name is Schmitty. Smelt. Alright, so go back to some of our past crafts. If we look here, the heavy Bardage head, gonna make that massive. We're going to... Which one?
Try to figure out what gives you the best pointage.
Yeah, basically. Gonna make the handle massive as well. We're gonna find out what would be a cool pommel to include on the axe. Since the axe is so big. There we go. We can kind of do this and see it at the bottom there. Hook pommel's alright. That pommel's alright. Ooh, yeah, that's a cool one. There we go. We can kind of see it a little better. There we go. We'll put it up there. That one's alright. That one kind of looks like crap. That one looks like crap. That's cool. The Raven head. That's a cool pommel. We're going to use that one. We're also going to make it massive. Alright, forge. Nice. There's a point in smithing. There's a point in smithing. 129. Just gonna keep crafting these guys. Up to 130 in smithing. Now, why don't we go to the trade center and see how much our axes are starting to be worth. It looks like about 6k, dude. Yeah. But also, I don't have my trade skill super high right now. Or what am I doing? I think my trade skill at the moment is only 4. Okay, so let's see here. Are we at war with anyone? No. No. Not looking like it. Okay. So, are you back, Greybox, or are you still gone? He is still MIA. Why don't we end the mercenary contract and try to look for another contract somewhere else? But we really don't need the contracts too hard, honestly. What we need to do is we need to go to Cyrenia. Gonna actually take a chill pill on the kingdom stuff. The Vikings of the Northern Empire have left the mercenary contract. Ooh, we don't need to go to castle. Samantha, let's hit up Amprella first. So what we're looking for here is Pugios. We're going to take those Pugios. We're going to smelt them bad lads down. We're going to go and help this caravan. Look at this. Wow. Look how many bandits. Alright, men. It is time to whet our axes on the blood of our enemies. That's the biggest bandit group I've ever seen, dude. 80 bandits?
It's so big.
Bro. Attack, men! So, if you look, Greybox, I am now a warrior on the battlefield. I can burnish my axe, jump into the fight, and kill bitches. Ugh. There's so many men. Yes, no, yes. Oh, they're doing damage to me. Die! Die! Got him. Now the main force. What's super cool about this, though, is I can command all of the groups in my army. I have all different kinds of, like, I have move to position, follow me, charge, engage, all that stuff. Not only that, but I can change the formation, so I can make them a circle. F2, F4.
Forward! Yeah!
So we could... Yeah! It's actually really cool. That's right, protect me, men! Ooh, a little bit of lagatory here. Roughness.
Soldier, kill them
Charge! Victory! Oh boy. The lagatory is crazy. One wounded.
Also, I'm not 100% back. I'm just kind of sitting here while it cooks.
You're good. We'll go with an infantryman, legionary.
I'd be right back in.
Sounds good. Upgrade our troops a bit here. Take all that loot. Done. What did I get a skill point in? Or maybe it's one of my men. Caricature. 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 Character sheet. Alright. Minus 15% garrison maintenance cost. Good stuff. Now, to Amprella. Tavern District, ransom the prisoners. 32 looters is 175 dinar. Garbage. Trade. I'm gonna try to free up our inventory here too. They've got 29k. That's like nothing. They have no money here. We're gonna go ahead and sell the date fruit. We need all of the date fruit here. Olives. Beer. Meat. Running low on some food here.
Alright, I have noodles.
The noodles have been gathered.
They've been gathered and laced with cheese.
Nice. That actually sounds really good. You're making me hungry, dude. I might have to make another chicken patty. Fuck.
You say it sounds really good, but it's literally just TV.
Still, I'm hungry as shit right now. And not gonna lie, man, sometimes those TV dinners, they slap. Right in the face.
I mean, anything slaps when you're hungry, I'm just gonna be real.
You're not wrong.
Food slaps.
We're gonna make our way to Cyrenia. Go to the trade here. Look at all them Poogios. Give me them Poogios, man. So a little bit of an arc in the Ragnar Lothrbook campaign. The life of Ragnar. He becomes a simple blacksmith with an army of 144 badasses. Poogio. I am going to end up spending a lot of money on these Poogios. We now want to go to Myzia. We're hitting up every single empire, imperial city, find the Poogios, smelt them down, because we get the best possible return on mats from a throwing knife. Oh, for sure.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm watching the short bit of time I have watched so far. This feels like Pokemon, but with large-scale battles instead of one-on-ones.
Yeah, but in Pokemon, I don't duke it out with the other Pokemon trainer.
Well, that's what I was saying. Is like there's a large-scale battle, but you're walking around a big map, and I'm assuming if you interact with any of those other people walking around,
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
can start a battle. Maybe not force. You can.
Oh, I definitely can, and I can force one. Because there's a lot of... Okay, so this game is built around relations, too. Gaining relations with people. People will start... If people hate you, so you have negative relation, then good luck doing anything. Basically, by the time that you want to build negative relations, means you are way too much of a badass to care what anyone else thinks, so you just go for it. Take everything. We got the Poogios there. Onira. Oh, we actually went to Onira already. We're gonna go to Argaron. I really like being able to zoom in here and kind of like taking a look and, you know, seeing the landscape. Landscape's pretty cool.
You see that tree there? I like that tree.
I like that boulder. That's a nice boulder. Trade. No Poogios! How dare you not have any Poogios! Bastards! Bastages! Let's go up to Diathma. There are armies roaming around here of like over 1,500 or more.
Damn, bro. What you gonna do?
When they come for you,
Basically.
did we go to, we did not go to Senepia. We're going to Senepia next. Show you a really cool interaction with this game as well. So like the game is massive itself. I mean, the map is huge. It takes multiple days to get across the map, obviously. And really, if you want to talk about realism, it's not really that realistic, I guess, because probably take like in reality a year to get from one point to the other. But still, it's massive. But anyway, there's that part of the game. But then we can take a walk around the town center. We can actually go into these cities and do everything we want to. Like if you're in Skyrim, you go into Whiterun. You can interact with everyone, do everything. Same shit as this game. On PC, you can mod it quite a bit too. You can actually make or get a mod to where it makes the world Game of Thrones. So like the big wall and shit is in the map and all that fun stuff. Look at the detail in these castles, man. Not too shabby. See behind us too. I don't think I can walk to that town, but that'd be cool. Come in here. Can I close the gates? Close the gate! If we look around here... So basically, ooh, that's one of my followers there. Some kind of lion's mane thing? I don't know what that is. Maybe the tournament area. There's a brewery over there. There's a potter. A barber. What is that? What is actually super cool, though, is... Here, let me... Come here.
I'm yours
I
to
see
command.
Asai the she-wolf. Gather all my companions in the settlement and find me. Wow, I almost just took her head off. We'll make our way to the back street. The back street boys. It's another really cool interaction in this game. There are alleyways controlled by street gangs. Zabega. Alright. Now we're gonna wait for our other companions to join us. In your party, you can have multiple companions. They're like special heroic units almost that you recruit. And they have different properties, like some of them are good in steward, some of them are good in medicine, engineering, scouting, things like that. And over time, the more they travel with you and are with you, they gain skills, so levels and stuff. You can assign their skill points to benefit your party. It's pretty cool.
Sorry, I look small, but I'm stuffing my face.
Same. Relatable. your sleep schedule all fucked again?
I usually wake up at about 3 to 5 in the afternoon and go to bed at about 10 o'clock in the morning. If that answers your question.
I don't know. I find the middle of the night peaceful, but I got shit to do during the day, you know what I mean? Like, everyone else's clock revolves around daytime, daylight hours, so. Gotta be up and about doing that. Doing that stuff.
I get about 4 to 8 hours of daylight. That's not bad.
True.
That's enough to do most of what I need to do if I
Right.
gotta go out and do stuff. But then again, I still spend most of the time at home, so.
Right. Have you been working on any projects or anything like that?
Yes and no.
Okay.
The previous thing that I was working on basically just hasn't been touched.
Okay.
But I've been working on another project, and it's coming along. I'm working on some of the art for it right now, but I only just started working on the art for it.
Okay.
I've had 2 successful prototypes with it, and I'm about to start working on not exactly a final version, but like a final version in terms of scalability, if that makes sense.
Right, yeah.
Like actually getting the code base set up so that like it can scale a bit more consistently.
Okay.
But it's just a small little like idle game that also allows you to like play it like a top-down shooter.
Oh, that'd be cool.
So you're gonna have the option to either play it purely as an idle game, or if you choose to actually engage with the game, it would play like have you played Vampire Survivors?
I have not.
But you've seen it?
I think so, right? It's like what the fuck? Battle Royale with vampires and stuff?
No. Hold on.
Where are my companions? They are taking forever. This is a large city, though.
If I were to stream on Discord, would you be able to see?
I can, yeah. Can minimize the stream for a while. I don't think anybody's chatting it up.
I mean, it'll only take me a moment. Let me load it up real quick and I'll show you.
Ooh, also another fantastic thing about YouTube is I can close the stream, and if I see someone chat, like sends a message or chats or something like that in the chat, it stays like part of the YouTube video thing. So like I won't catch it live, but I can go back and open up the YouTube video and see what that message was. Like it's a permanent chat as opposed to like Twitch. If you exit out of it, go back into it, all the chat disappears.
Okay, I get what you're saying. I mean, technically Twitch is also permanent, but the way they have it set up, you can't see it.
Right.
But,
What in the fuck is this? This is cool.
so ignore all the extra stages, because that's not really what I wanted to focus on. But this is Vampire Survivors.
Okay.
Top-down, like, wave-based shooter. So you're just trying to avoid a bunch of enemies like that, and then you'll pick up XP, and once you hit a level, you get to
It's really cool.
But like, this is the entire gameplay loop. Nothing more complicated than that.
Honestly, man, I think that mobile gaming is a pretty profitable industry. So if there was a way that you could potentially develop a mobile game that was simple as fuck but catchy, like a catchy tune almost, then I think you'd do really well.
I mean, probably, but there's also the point of like motivation,
Yeah, true.
and I'm just not really motivated to make mobile games since the like I don't really play anything on mobile, so I don't like I really don't even know what that would look like.
Right.
If that makes sense.
I mean, like, do you remember Flappy Bird?
I mean, yeah, but
What?
everybody's made Flappy Bird.
Right, but what about like Subway Surfers? You got to think simple as fuck games, but popular as shit. Add a couple of different artworks for the bird, and next thing you know, ba-boom, you've made money. Charge $1 for it. Microtransactions. That's how you win.
I would say probably you make more money with the ads.
Maybe. If a million people downloaded it and 250,000 decided to buy a dollar skin for the bird, I mean that's 250K.
Well, yeah, but if you also think about it, the most common strategy is you put ads in the game and you say, hey, if you give me $5, I'll turn off ads.
True. Yes.
Like, you don't even need to have any microtransactions. It's just either you're getting the ad money from people who don't want to pay for the game, or you get $5 from the person and you never hear from them again as far as the ads.
Right.
But either way, you make money. Like, that is... Which, that's really all that was for Vampire Survivors.
Okay.
To kind of give you an idea of what it was. But...
What did she stop off at the pub for a brew or something like that? I told that beach to go and get my followers and bring them to me. And here she is. She's off with Laska the Accursed. They must be at the pub grabbing a beer. That's funny. Well, who gives a shit? What we're going to do? We're doing it. I'm going to kick some ass. Oh boy, there's a lot of fun.
But I mean, you're not wrong in terms of the money making aspect, but also I just like the reason I enjoy is the challenge.
Okay.
And projects like that just don't really interest me.
I guess, but it's more of like it's more of like a means to the end, you know what I mean? Like be able to do what you want. Oh no, did a couple of my followers die? Could you imagine? Hold on, hold on, hold on. We're gonna leave real quick and check that out. But like what I mean by that is make a mobile game. Make even if you made 10 grand. Make 10 grand. You got funds to last you to make whatever you want project you want. Say you made 50 grand off of a mobile game.
I was gonna say 10 grand wouldn't really make a break. But, I
get into making YouTube videos. And actually, really cool individual jumped on the stream earlier and chatted and didn't talk. She was on par, man. It was crazy. Like, what's interesting is I've not only streamed to YouTube, but I guess I also stream to PlayStation, and PlayStation viewers can watch the stream too. I can't read their chat because there is another chat. So they just hop over to YouTube. She jumped in. She's interested in the Smite team slash Anvil and we talked about. And she also talked about editing and working on YouTube videos and stuff. That made me really happy. I'm thinking about getting into it.
That's fair.
Only thing is like, for me, editing YouTube videos, I can do it. I can. And I like doing it just as a small screen, damn it. Stinking phone decided to count. It's like, I could get like a Chromebook and try to edit type thing, you know, like shitty laptop, but at the same time, like, it really does take a decent setup to edit and render good enough videos and stuff. Not anything too
I
crazy.
mean, no. I understand we've had this conversation.
Several times.
Yeah, multiple times. What do you mean? But, I mean, that is also an avenue that I'm thinking about getting into myself, but I'm waiting until after I finish what I'm currently working on.
Right.
Because my plan is roughly to, I want to work on a massive project. I really do.
Yeah.
Like, I want to work on the big, you know, I want to work on feature-creep the game, you know?
Right.
That
Could find
dream
some
game that, like,
Arpeggios.
everybody who gets into game development is like, yeah, I'm gonna go make the next big thing. It's like, I want to actually attempt that and document it. But before I start that, I want to have a product. And essentially my plan is I'm working on this game that I'm working on right now, and the idea is like, you know, hey, I'm building this huge thing, but while you wait, here's this. And then people get funneled into that, so basically affiliate marketing my own product.
Right. That'd be cool.
That's kind of my long-term plan. It's definitely going to be a lot of work, though.
Oh, yeah. No Pugios. And a lot of time investment, you know? Like,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. When it comes down to it, passion projects are really cool, and I could get down on some passion projects. It's just, it's got to have like some kind of a revenue thing. Otherwise, how can you live off? You know, how can you live while you do it? Like this YouTube stuff, I can do on the side for the time being and still be a carpenter. You know what I mean? I can make money and then eventually make money with this at the same time. So that's what I'm kind of hoping for anyway.
Yeah, well, that's also why I hadn't started on the passion project, and why I've kind of taken a step back and more, like, I'm still working on a
Pugios.
small project by comparison.
Right.
But, you know, it's not one of those, you're going to finish it, and it, you know, I take that back. If you had it perfectly planned out, it's probably one of those projects you could knock out in a weekend. But I've also been trying to plan it.
Right.
Play around with things and experiment.
Well, and two, you are in a unique position where you can do that too, so that's kind of nice, you know.
True. Alright. Have a good night.
Have a good night, my man.
It's nice catching up with you. Yep.
He gets intoxicated. Shit happens.
That's fair.
Time to go to bed happens quick. Pugios. I think it'd be really cool for a new style of RPG to come out. As I play the new style of RPG, it's less of a RPG, more of an MMO. Someone needs to take over the WoW slot. I gotta admit, WoW is dying, and when it comes down to it, man, there's not many competitors that really fill the void like WoW does. That's the only reason that players still play.
I actually saw something earlier that I thought was really interesting as far as that goes, which is that games like Escape from Tarkov are going to become the new MMO.
Kind of, yeah. I seen also too that Doctor Disrespect is leading a project right now, working on, and of course it is NFTs, but it is extraction shooter, looter shooter. That his direct quote was, "Imagine extracting with an NFT worth over $10,000." Or something like that. It was a massive amount that he was talking about. So, like, what he's thinking here is he's going to put these NFTs in these matches that are worth buco bucks, kind of like, for example, the skin and what you call it there.
I was gonna say, like, NFTs kind of got a bad rap, and well deserved. Not gonna lie.
Yep.
But the technology behind NFTs was never the issue. Like, the technology is actually really solid. It's just the way it got used most notably for a lot of people.
You talking about blockchain?
Yeah.
Because, like, gotta admit, that market crashed because that one kid decided to dabble in things that he shouldn't have dabbled in. Wasn't it? Wasn't that the whole reason that it crashed? Someone stole a bunch of money or walked away with a bunch of shit?
What crash? What crash are you talking about?
The, it's not NFT, it was, cryptocurrency.
Yes, but okay. Let me think about it. Or let me think about it like this. So, blockchain is like the parent technology. Cryptocurrency and NFTs are two completely separate things that use blockchain technology.
I wouldn't say completely separate because you trade NFTs in cryptocurrency. So it is directly related. Kind of in a sense, anyway.
I'm trying to think of a good analogy to explain this.
Let's go to Poros real quick. Then we'll head up Amitatas. Find some Pugios.
This is gonna sound weird, but I can't really think of a better analogy off the top of my head.
Pugio.
But that would be like saying I'm ordering something from Europe and I have to pay in euros, but I'm buying it with dollars.
I can understand that, yeah.
Like, yes, it's technically being bought with crypto, but the actual transaction isn't directly related to any one crypto. It's kind of like each NFT is its own currency that gets bought with Pugios. Oh, actually, a better way to put it is an NFT is like owning a collectible coin. You own currency, but it's currency that is worth more than it's worth.
Right.
That's basically the best way to put it.
And that makes sense.
So, like, yes and no. Like, it is cryptocurrency, it does use cryptocurrency, but, like, when people talk about cryptocurrency, they're not talking about NFTs, too. NFTs are their own thing.
Right.
They follow the same... But it's the same thing in the same way that, like, again, the euro and the dollar, that would be like saying they're the same thing.
Right.
They're both currency.
I mean, same category type deal, just one's more valuable than the other.
Exactly.
There we go, there's some Pugios.
But, like, the point of an NFT isn't that it holds any sort of value by itself. All an NFT is, at its core, is basically slapping a password on something as, like, proof that you own it. That's all it is.
Right.
Like, it by itself doesn't really hold any value. It is just a proof of purchase.
Right.
But it's a digital proof that is not unfakeable, but very, 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 very hard to fake.
I guess if you think about this for a second, though, let's think of the Bored Ape Yacht Club for a second, okay? The NFT project, blah, blah, blah. I actually seen a really interesting video about how the Bored Ape Yacht Club is a little bit different than we think. We won't get into that because I don't know how that would affect anything. We also are live, but when it comes down to it, though, think about Bored Ape Yacht Club. Those NFTs sell for an ungodly amount of money, okay? I can go onto Google Images, I can go and download that same picture and use that as my profile picture anywhere that I want to, okay? And there is no laws governing saying that I cannot do that. I legally cannot do that, okay? Because I legally can do that. So it makes their purchase completely invaluable then. You know what I mean? Like, what are you purchasing?
But
yeah?
It doesn't. It doesn't, and I'll explain it. So, the point of that is that you're effectively buying a ticket to the club. Because, sure, you can go get the image, but the image isn't what's important. It's the key. Like, that's the big thing that matters. Nobody really cares about the image. Nobody has ever cared about the image. That's why all the images look dumb and copy-paste.
Right.
But the point is that they're all unique, and they all contain a ticket. So the idea is that if you were to try to go to one of these events that involves the yacht club, and all you had was just the image, you didn't have the key, they would laugh you out and, possibly literally kick you out.
Well, they would definitely literally kick you out.
Well, I mean, unless you walk out yourself and they're just gonna laugh at you.
I mean, true. But, like,
But
and so I understand
that's
that.
the point. It's like,
Right.
you're not buying the image, you're buying the ticket to the club. The image just comes with the ticket.
Okay. And so, and I will say that there are some, like you said, events, there's benefits and things like that to owning a Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT. Now, what about all these other NFTs that are just popping up that are literally just created by somebody for the fuck of it? I mean, what value does it hold? How does it benefit me? It benefits me in no way whatsoever because it holds no value.
That's true. No, that's actually true. That is the argument. That by itself, it means nothing.
Right.
It's something we have to assign to it, and that's why it works really well in certain scenarios, like the gaming scenario that you're talking about with Dr. Disrespect is actually a perfect example of this because, hey, you can verify an item. You can verify an item really easily like that.
Right.
So it's just like, hey, if you want to make a one-of-a-kind unique item for a game that only one person in the entire game can ever have, that's how you do it.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Now, if he made these NFTs usable items in the game, now that I think would work. But if it was literally like a useless NFT that had no real value in the game, it was just kind of a thing, that you could collect. Like, for example, you go into a building and there's like a trophy sitting there or something like that. One of a kind trophy, it never made, worth $100,000. What am I gonna do with that trophy? How can I use that trophy? I can't. Do I have a place set up in my my stash, or like can I go to like a house that I can decorate type thing with all the items that I've collected from going into these matches? Like, how does it provide a value? If it was like a weapon that you could use or something like that, now I could see that being useful, you know, at least some form of value anyway.
To answer your question, it really is just a trophy in a sense. Like, say for example, if it's a skin, it's basically just a bragging right? It's just saying like, hey, look, I've got this one of a kind skin that you can never have. Ha ha ha! Envy me.
Right.
Like, that's really all it comes down to. And to answer the earlier question a bit more thoroughly about like the people making useless ones, most of those that got made are, I would say, closer to something akin to the art market, like the fine art market.
Right.
So it's, even though obviously it's not fine art, but it's the idea that like you own something that nobody else can own.
You literally just own the purchase though, because when it comes to those ones, they like we were talking about, they hold no value. Like, I can go and download that image on Google if I want to.
But oh my gosh, actually, you brought up something, and I think this illustrates the point. So take a title to like a car or a house or anything like that. You got your proof of purchase.
Yep.
Anybody can technically take that and run it through a copying machine and have the exact same title. Does that mean they own your house?
If it's a damn good forgery and they're able to prove it in a court of law, yes.
But that's exactly what an NFT is. By itself, it holds no value, but it is simply a piece of paper that says you are the rightful owner of blank.
Right.
So, yes, by itself, NFTs are completely useless. As a method of verifying that something is what they say it is incredibly powerful.
I mean, I can understand it. It's still, like, hard for me. Like, I don't think, personally, I would invest too much into it, unless there was an actual real-world value to it, you know?
Oh, no, I agree with you. This is part of the reason I didn't jump on NFTs, but I at least... Cryptocurrency makes some sense, because it by itself does have a value, but the value that we have for cryptocurrency is based on the idea that it is going to act as like a new gold standard. Because we haven't really been on the gold standard since like the 80s, I think, is when they officially like built that.
Right.
But this would be a way to reintroduce that digitally.
Yeah. Except
so
for
that-
the problem that arises with that is that actually, if you've been paying attention to, like, world stuff, the BRICS Accord, so a lot of the nations that have joined the BRICS Accord, which is, like, I don't know all the countries, Brazil, Russia, a lot of over there in Europe, and a couple in South America. I think Mexico's trying to join them as well. They're all switching to the gold standard, back to the gold standard. And so, like, when it comes to the United States and the value of the dollar, also, I don't know if you know this, but they have changed the trade for oil, the currency that... Okay, so we made a deal with the Middle East and the countries that we buy oil from, that oil can only be traded in USD. They have recently made a deal where that makes that invalid now. They're no longer trading crude oil in USD, and now will only be traded in Chinese yen or yuan or whatever it's called. So as far as like the value of the US dollar, because we are not on the gold standard, we're going to see some interesting times, I believe.
I mean, yes, but as far as how that relates to cryptocurrency, that's a political issue, not a technological issue.
And the way that it relates is that I don't know if it was botched. The idea was botched, but I'm pretty sure that our president was trying to initiate something to where the United States dollar would become a cryptocurrency.
I think it was a little bit more complicated than that, but
Right.
I know what you're talking about.
Like generally, you know.
Yeah. Well, this is what I was saying is like we are trying to get back on the gold standard, but the idea is using cryptocurrency instead of actual gold.
Right.
Because gold is valuable. And I don't mean that as like a currency. I mean like we use gold in all our electronics. Gold is valuable.
Right.
So it doesn't really make sense anymore in this day and age to like offer gold for this metals.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. It's just like it's like in the NFT shorts. You just gotta think that is value. Gold's value what that thing represents, what the currency represents. I mean,
Well, yeah, but the dollar has no value anyway.
exactly.
So like that idea is also just like the problem with what you're saying is, again, the only reason dollar has any value whatsoever is because we decided it has value. It is an exchange of goods. If we simply moved everything to a digital thing, which, I mean, for the most part has already happened, like 90% of money in America is digital anyway, then it, it really makes sense. Or, sorry, it doesn't make sense not to. Just make it a cryptocurrency because the only thing you're changing at that point is you're just making it more encrypted. You're making it easier to protect.
Also
You're making,
very much so easier to track.
yeah, but they can already do that.
I mean, true.
Like the IRS knows how much money you have, how much money is for your possession, down to the cent. Yet for some reason they still have to tell you to teach you to do math that shows it.
Right. Exactly. When are we gonna do our fucking taxes?
But like
Although I will say that from birth, if I use cash everywhere, only accepted cash, only used cash, they would know nothing. Anywhere I use a debit card that has my name linked to it, absolutely. Even if I went and bought,
very neutral.
even if I went and bought those preloadable debit card type things, I don't know if those things may have account value. I don't know. I've never done nothing like one of those before.
I don't think they do. I don't know if it's
Kind of makes it anomalous.
yeah,
people to watch. Let's go! Woohoo! Alright, we'll continue this conversation a little bit later. We're on the mission for Pugios. We got Pugios. Already, we're trying to smith them down. Alright. Did we wait here for enough time? We'll wait for another day. We've entered the boring part of the Ragnar Lothrbook campaign. I'm sorry! It's having a very insightful conversation with our good pal, Greybox. We've been friends for over a year now, haven't we, dude? It's been like almost 2, hasn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's been a while.
Dude, that's good shit. There's not many people in this world that I consider my friend, man. I gotta admit to you. I don't want to wait here for any more time. Stupid crap. Smelt. Oh, I need charcoal. Fuck! We're now on the hunt for wood. We don't want Tavern District. What am I doing? Trade. Down, down, down. I get around, get around, get around. Hey, we'll take all the date fruit for sure. Take all the beer, the meat. We'll take all the cheese, all the butter. We won't take all the grapes, we'll take half the grapes. We must have food for our army.
I just came to a realization that makes me feel incredibly dumb.
What?
This whole time, when I open up Google, I am looking at one email. When I open up YouTube, it's signed in under a different account.
Which account is that?
I'm not gonna dox it.
Savage.
But it's been like that for so long, and I've never noticed. It doesn't really affect anything, but it bothers me.
That's that whole United shit we were talking about, dude. We're devised in our own minds.
Well, I already knew I was.
Savage.
My brain is constantly at war. Actually, that's a lie. It's more like two people casually fencing constantly, and one just occasionally takes the sword and swipes the other person across the face.
Rightio, fair chap. Nice strike. Alright, what do we got?
It's more like they're on a bench. They've already taken off the helmets, and one guy just grabs his sword and just with the flick of his wrist, whap, and puts the sword back down.
What in the fuck, old chap? How dare you?
Basically.
Oh, that's funny.
But no, the other reason I noticed and actually care about it is because my phone is attached to a different email. But this also means that like I have 3 different YouTube accounts that all have different subscriptions.
Oh, nice.
And that's well, it is, but it isn't, because it also means
True. Not wrong. Look at all this charcoal. It's beautiful. Perfect. 150 charcoal, 150 wood. Big win. We're gonna wait here for some time and finish out smelting them Pugios down. So, I've had me a couple of beers and I've got a good buzz going. I want to do something complicated, but I don't know if I can keep up with it. So basically there is a trade exploit in this game that if you catch a caravan at the right time before they enter a city, you can get your trade skill up to new heights. It's pretty cool. And it does still work because I have done it recently. But it's a whole lot of back and forth. Like, you got to remember, I sold it to the trader. Now I got to sell it to the place. Now I got to buy it from the trader at a cheap price. Then I buy all my shit back from the town, which raises the price. Then I sell all the stuff back to the trader at a higher price. It's all just, it's a back and forth. Right? Imagine if you could do that in real life. I'm gonna buy all the toilet paper in the world.
I mean, you can if you have the resources.
Right? I mean, Elon Musk could definitely do that.
I mean, Bezos already owns most of the toilet paper.
True. Enter Smithy. Finish out the Pugios. So basically the reason I'm getting these Pugios and smelting them down, because they are a 1-for-1 trade. So I smelt one down with 1 charcoal, I get 1 steel and 1 fine steel. Okay? And using those 2 stacks of steel and fine steel, I can now, I'm going to go down to, we're going to see if we can do this whole trade thing. I'm going to go to a Scar, I think. Make our way to the Assyrian Empire. We're going to do a little bit of a trade dealio. We want to find a place that doesn't have any production in metal, basically. And then that way we can get the most profit and the most return. We're not actually going to make any kind of money from this, but the whole point is to just get our trade skill up super, super high. Kind of endgame style. And I know it's an exploit. I get it, and some would consider it cheating. At the same time, if you play this game on PC, you have access to what they call the command console, and access to every cheat in the game. This is all I have on PlayStation. Let me have it. Damn it. I think I did it over here in Sanala, actually. We're going to run to Sanala and do it, because I don't think they had any kind of... Well, Der Hawa has some metal production. So why don't we go to... We're going to scroll around and look. There is not much for metal production around this area. Abba is grain. We've got Hanab with horses. Grain in Esbet Nahul. And Jamayah does grapes or olives, I think. Date fruit. Clay. So yeah, we're gonna go to Kasari. There is no metal production for miles around. Ragnar Lothrbook shall forge his trade empire here. So, my idea behind all of this is, hear me out on this. The idea is I can get my trade skill up to, I believe it is 250 trade. What is it? Can now trade settlements in barter. Have to get my trade up to 300. Okay, so that's going to be rather difficult since we don't have many vitality, or not vitality, attribute points into social here. We have plenty of focus points. We can get it up a ways, and then throughout the levels of doing this, I should be able to use some attribute points into social, get that up. But the idea is I will be able to then buy fiefs. I will be able to buy cities, buy castles, expand the empire big enough to where I don't have to vassal with somebody, leave, take all of my holdings. Once I do that, though, then I have to go to war with the empire, or not the empire, with whatever faction I vassaled with, because I took all my shit when I left. That's very problematic, because in order to end the war, like in a peaceful standpoint, I have to create a kingdom. After I create that kingdom, then any faction on this map can declare war at me at any time, and knowing the AI sees that you're weaker, they're going to do their damnedest to attack you whenever they possibly can. So, if we avoid war, buy a bunch of fiefs, even if we look over at, for example, Epicrotia. Okay, Epicrotia has rebelled against their rulers, and they are now a new faction. If we go and take over Epicrotia, we can only go to war with this one faction, which is very small, right? Don't have to fear being attacked by anybody else. We can take over Epicrotia without actually being a kingdom, without actually going to war with anybody. Then we can build, right? So, like, wait till things start to rebel, places start to rebel. I think that all of the other rebellions have been quelled, but, Epicrotia right here, we could take that and have ourselves a city, you know? So I can do that. I can also buy fiefs, buy towns from other factions and whatnot once I get my trade skill high enough. So let's do this. Here we go. So the idea of this is kind of something to take note of too, if you'd like to. I know there's other YouTube videos on it, I believe, but you heard it not first from Brotaeto, but at least you heard it from him. So basically what we gotta do is we gotta wait for a caravan to want to come to this town, which I think that this caravan is. We're going to slow down the speed here, zoom in, wait till they're about to enter, literally at the gates, right? Oh, okay. Never mind. Well, time to wait. How about you? Are you coming to this town? Yes, yes, yes you are. Okay, right here, you stop them as they're about to get to the gate, right? So, trade exploit 101. First, you gotta make sure you go into this city, go to their trade, make sure you buy all the metal. Every bit of metal that they possibly have. You come down here. Oh, we're into the... Okay. Iron ore. Buy all the iron ore. Clay, hardwood. We want all the hardwood too because we want to make charcoal. I don't think silver is included in this, but just to be safe, buy it anyway. Who cares? Now, we want to leave. Concept is, we've left. It's still paused. We haven't moved. Neither has this trader, or this caravan. Go into the caravan. I'm interested in trading. What kind of products do you have? Buy all of their metal. All of the iron ore. Okay. I don't think they have anything else. Fantastic. And I bet you this works with other items too. It's just easiest with iron or with metal because there's not like a giant category of metal. So if I did this with horses, I'd have to buy all the horses here and then buy all the horses in the trader. And there are a lot of damn horses to buy. It'd be a lot of money. So now that we've done that, we are interested in trading. Let's hope I get this right too. We want to sell all of the... Let's see here. We want to sell all the wrought iron, all of the iron ore, all of the iron, down to 100 of the steel to them, okay? Sell that. Look at how much money we'd make. We'd make a shit ton of money, right? Perfect. Okay. No, we don't want to trade. I double-clicked on accident. Now, carry on, farewell. We're still paused. Now, go to trade in the city. The idea of this is we then want to sell our steel and our fine steel to the city itself to drive the price of the metal down in this region. Okay, we've just drove the price down. Leave, guess what? The trader hasn't moved. Now we go back to this trader. I'm interested in trading. Buy all of that product that we just sold to them back. Guess what? We've lost a lot of money, but who cares, right? Boom. Carry on then. Farewell. Now we go back to the city. Go back to trade. We are going to go down to the steel that we sold to them. Buy all of it. Buy all of it, therefore driving the price up by a lot. Okay? Then we're going to leave. Go back to the trader. I'm interested in trading. What kind of goods do you have? Sell all that same shit that you just sold them before. Make sure you get it all. Boom. Sell down to 100 in the steel because we want to have enough to sell to the town or to the city. Done. Doesn't have enough money. Who cares? Look at that. We just gained 59 skill points into trade. We were at 4 from one transaction. Okay? Bada boom, bada bing. Carry on then. Farewell. Back to the town. Trade. Let's drive that price of that steel back down. Sell all that shit to them. Look at that. We just made 11k. You're not going to make any money from this. Eventually, you're just going to be trading your money back and forth. But at least we're getting the trade skill up. I'm interested in trading. Very cool. Wait a second. I think I fucked up. No, that's right. We buy it at a discounted rate right now. Yep. I got it right. Buy it at a discounted rate. Ta-da. We bought it cheap. Go back to the town. Trade. Now you buy all the stuff that we just sold them. Steel. Fine steel. Driving the price back down. Or I mean higher. We drove the price up. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make this all make sense in my brain. It took me a fucking minute to understand this whole process. You know, and maybe that will apply in life at some point, Greybox. Life experience. Oh, the whole trade loop that I'm doing here? Maybe it will eventually apply. Wrought iron ore, iron, steel, down to 93. Are you ready to see how much skills we get? Yeah.
When the Earth eventually collapses and all that stuff, and we have to go back to trading and stuff like this, it'll come in handy.
Right. Okay. So we gotta hold on here because we might be at maxed. Yeah, learning rate is 0% here. Minus 15% price penalty while selling equipment, and minus 15% price penalty while selling trade goods. We're gonna go with that. Ooh, excuse me. Also, relative to the average price. Gonna increase the carrying capacity. Now, we're gonna increase the learning rate using all of our focus points into trade. Once we've maxed as far as we can max, fantastic. We did it. Now, we add focus points to that after that, which will then boost us further along in the trade category. Done. We still need some attribute points to go into there, but I think this gives me levels. I think this gives me experience. I don't know. So, this is where it gets all fucky. It really does. Because I forgot if I traded it to him just now. Yeah, I did. I sold it all to him. Okay, so to continue the loop, I then have to go back into the city, trade, sell all of this. Oh, I just sold all the steel. Wait, hold on, give it back. Give it back! Oh no, I'm supposed to. I'm an idiot. There we go. Okay, sold. Leave. Trader. If you would were to imagine this in real life, it would be like instantaneous transmission. Like, you would move so quickly between these two. It would be nuts. Carry on then. Farewell. Let's go drive that price up. Let's buy all of the shit that I just sold to you. Guess what? Boom. Bada boom, bada bing. Okay. Leave. Now. I'm interested in trading. What kind of products do you have? Let's see how many points we can get in our trade. Here we go, here we go! Let's begin! Woo! Look at that shit! 43 skill points in trade. Alright. We just sold it to him. Now we gotta go buy it from the city, I think. Hold on. See, I get lost! It's difficult, dude. Alright. Double the relationship gained by resolved issues with artisans or with merchants. Buying from villages, selling animals. I don't sell animals often, but I don't really buy from villages ever. So I think we're going to do selling animals because we could make a shit ton of money bringing a bunch of horses to Sturgia. I don't really care about the artisan deal. I don't really care too much about that. Maybe I should. I don't know. We're gonna go with the merchant selling animals. Now we're doing buying from villages because it could be better at some point. Oh shit, I screwed up. Your workshops gather trade rumors. Your caravans gather trade rumors. Plus 30 gold for each caravan visiting the governed settlement, and plus 20 gold for each villager party visiting the governed settlement. I believe we're going to go with the caravan. Reason being is because when we finally start ourselves our own little shebang dealio thing, we are going to get a city that is hustling and bustling with the trade. Yep, you're good. There are plenty of cities. For example, zoom out here. Go to Marinath. Marinath has caravans hit that bee's natch so many times throughout the day. It is nuts. It is like a center of trade. And so when it comes down to it, that is the place that you want to be. We're gonna... Ooh, we gotta be careful here because sometimes it can be a little screwy on PlayStation when you're using mouse and keyboard. When you click and drag, sometimes it makes your character try to move to that spot, and we don't want to end this loop right here. We should be good. Okay, so last thing we did is I believe we sold it to the caravan. Now we gotta sell it to the town. Yep, sell it to the town here. Boom. Leave. Buy it from the caravan. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. Carry on then. Now we gotta buy it from the city. Why don't we just do this? Boom. Ta-da! Bought it from the city. Now trade. That is a little kind of tip and trick that you can do as well. I'm interested in trading. What kind of products do you have? Let's sell all of this shit back. Boom. Make that moolah. 24 skill points in trade. Look at us go! Little entrepreneurs. Trade. Steel. Fine steel. Boom. We just drove that price down. And now we're going to enter a period of saving. The period of saving lasts a decent amount of time. You have to have patience for the saving period.
No patience.
I know. That is totally how I feel. We just drove the price down, I think. Now we buy it all back because we drove the price down. Boom. Ta-da. Carry on then. Farewell. Back to the city. Trade. This is the shortcut that I was talking about, by the way. So, you'll be like, oh shit, I gotta scroll all the way down to find where this steel is in this ginormous list of everything. What's really cool is if the city itself has, for example, steel in it, click on steel, it'll bring you right down to wherever it is and whatever stack they have. Like, for example, I don't think they have hardwood. They don't have hardwood here, so it won't bring you down to it. But if, say, for example, what's close to hardwood, what we got, clay here? Or wool? Flax? Raw silk? Do we have any of that? No. But if there was something, like, for example, a steel. Steel is part of the category of stuff that is like trade goods. So you would click steel, bring you down to it, and then that's where the hardwood would be, or something like that. I don't know. None of it made sense, but it makes sense to me in my brain. Alright. Buy all of it from the town. Leave. We just drove the price of that shit back up. It has skyrocketed. I'm interested in trading. Boom, boom, bing, bang, bong. $19 skill points in trade. This guy's happy because I just sold him so much stuff, and he did not have shit to pay for it, but I gave it to him anyway. Now we're going to go to our character sheet. Look at that, 159 in trade. Alright, +1 daily renown from every profiting workshop, or +1 recruitment slot, and +1 recruitment slot when recruiting from merchant notables. +1 daily renown from every caravan profit, and wait a second. This is renown, so this is like clan tier level stuff. Wow! From every profiting caravan. So the caravan has to profit. And minus 30% companion recruitment cost. Huh. I wonder how many caravans we can have compared to how many workshops we can have. I don't really know what that number is. We're going to go ahead and go with, let's say the caravan runner stuff. Alright. Content trades. +10% tariff income in the governed settlement. And minus 50% wages paid while waiting in settlements. +25% workshop production rate. And minus 25% mercenary troop wages in your party. Okay, so here's the deal. Hear me out on this. We've been doing a lot of waiting lately in settlements because we're getting our blacksmithing up, because we're doing this trade thing, because we don't want to go to war right now. I mean, I do, but not really, don't need to. So we spend a lot of time waiting. I feel like the 10% tariff is okay. If it was tax, if there was a 10% increase to tax, that'd be great. But the thing is, though, is tariffs really don't make very much money. I think my tariffs in Maranath and another campaign made like 500 a day or something like that. Taxes made over like 1,500. So the first section of this skill isn't the best, but this minus 50% wages while waiting in settlements. That's nuts. That's really good. We're gonna keep that. Alright, what did we do last? We just sold it to the town, maybe? Oh no, we're in the process of selling it to the town. Sell. Sell. Perfect. Leave. Trade caravan. Interested in trading? What kind of products do you have? Buy all of it back at a discounted rate, Brotaeto. Back to the city. Trade. Buy it all back. Steal. Buy. Buy. Boom. Now, leave. Caravan. I now understand the trade loop quite well. I've got her down good. For a while there, it was kind of rough. Go down to about 100. Over the steel. Boom. Yes. Look at that shit. 15 skill points. Carry on then. Farewell. Back to character sheet. We have 1 skill point. Alright, so plus 5,000 dinar return when one of your caravans is destroyed. Minus 25% price penalty while buying food items. Plus 500 dinar return for each workshop when workshop's town is captured by an enemy. And minus 25% price penalty when buying clay, iron, cotton, and silver. I buy a lot of food. I really don't buy... Well, actually, I am buying iron right now. Buying iron back and forth. But, you know, in the long run, I think this works better. The caravans being destroyed can be kind of a pain in the dick. Because war and shit, you know. So, we'll do that. Did we just sell it to the caravan? Or why don't we just check our inventory? We gotta sell it to the city now. Cancel. The reason I'm not selling silver ore and doing that, because I don't believe that it contributes to the metal pile. I don't know 100%. But I've just bought it and kept it in stash just to be safe. I'm interested in trading. What kind of products do you have? And now the boring, monotonous back and forth happens, and I apologize. This might be kind of rough. And if there are any PlayStation viewers, you guys are awesome, sick, nasty. Unfortunately, I cannot read any of your chat. So, if you're interested, you can either A, message me on PSN, on PlayStation here, or B, jump on over to the YouTube channel. It is Brotaeto without the chip. Brotaeto. No, it is Brotaeto with the chip. So it is my PSN name, and then add chip. C-H-I-P. And you will find us. Oh, I screwed up. Back to the caravan. How did I screw up? What? Oh, that's how I screwed up. I gotta go back to the town right now. Buy it all back from the town. What am I doing? Boom. What's really cool about this, too, is this town is actually gaining money, and what's going to end up happening is they're going to gain a lot of money, and I'm going to be able to smelt a lot of stuff, and then I'm going to be able to literally get all that money back. So really, me spending money right now with this back and forth is not even close to a problem. 13 skill points into trade. Carry on then. Farewell. See, they're at 60k right now. Leave. I have got to take a leak so bad. I'm interested in trading. What kind of products do you have? Give it back. All of it. Carry on then. Farewell. Trade. Steal. Buy it all back.
just got baited so hard.
Baited in what?
I was watching a video, and it's like 7 minutes long, and it was supposed to be for entertainment. The whole video was an ad!
Get wrecked.
It wasn't like an actual ad like that, but like the YouTuber themselves made a 7-minute video. The whole video was an ad.
I gotta
And
take a
what's
leak.
crazier is this is an animation YouTuber, so that shit must have taken fucking forever.
But he goes through it like the world. This wonderful, beautiful place. Full of gorgeous landscapes and endless possibilities. All this nonsense. And in the end, he's like, introducing the new Ferrari Ford F-150 GTR. It was a fucking car commercial the entire time.
Yeah. There's also the incest coffee commercial.
What?
Yeah, I got you a lot.
See, I don't know anything about Donkey nowadays. Like, I watched a lot of him in high school and stuff. But and imagine he's made more content now.
Yeah, if you've never seen this commercial, it's crazy. It is wild. Not as wild as the other video I sent you, but the fact that it's an actual company that made it. That's a smart guy. That's wild.
I really don't have much interest in playing this game this evening. I think I might end the stream on it. Play some more. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Hold on 1 second. Alrighty, I'm back from the leak. So I've decided that I've had a lot of fun playing Ragnar this evening, and I've really not made a ton of progress, but in reality, like, we have just bumped our trade skill exponentially. So I think we're doing pretty well. We're almost at 200 trade right now. Yeah, we're at 199 trade. We have a see. We did get a level up from this. Okay, so we are gaining experience. Eventually, we'll have more attribute points to put into social. That'll be good. But I am exhausted. Exhausted of the Mountain Blade Bannerlord this evening. It's a lot of thinking, a lot of thought. So I'm going to end the stream here. I appreciate you all for joining, and I hope to catch you guys next time. And all of those that are watching the VOD afterwards, you guys are legendary. And if you've made it to this point, damn. I guess this is about the time where the streamer says, or the YouTuber's like, yo, you should hit that like and subscribe button. And so, like, if you want to do that, go ahead. Get it done. Let's grow this shit. Alright. Captain out. Peace.